And the roles and the job titles and the sexy things, they'll come, right?
To have the business in your mind and the charity in your heart.
It's a real natural progression from study, from academia, doing their placements and everything, to actually going out and working.
It's an incredible community, so it's people we can rely on, pick up the phone and ask a question when you're having a challenging day.
When you're out in the industry, it doesn't matter what year you graduated, it doesn't matter how old you are. Because when it comes out to the industry and we're networking with each other, we can all have like-minded skills.
Give it your all. Just stop everything and just go for it.
Begin and end with people. Be global, be creative and bold, be good, and be well.
Good afternoon, graduates, friends, family, faculty, and distinguished guests. Welcome to the Torrens University Australia and Think Education 2023 graduation ceremony. I'm Dr. Clare Davison, the Associate Dean for the School of Business Analysis and Technical Management at Torrens University Australia. It gives me great pleasure to be your leader of ceremonies today. You're about to witness a ceremony steeped in tradition that continues to carry importance and reverence today. So before we start the formal proceedings, can I please ask you to turn off your phones or at least set them to silent, please? Graduations are a wonderful day of celebration, not just for our graduates, but for their families and friends, and this includes young children, who we hope one day will walk across this stage. But sometimes they make a little bit of noise. Please be patient and kind with each other. Having children here is part of the day and part of the celebration. I also ask all graduates and guests to please stay for the duration of the ceremony, out of respect to everyone graduating today. Please now be upstanding to welcome the academic procession. Please be seated. We now ask Janet Galpin, Boonwurrung Elder, to the stage to deliver a welcome to country from the Boonwurrung Land and Sea Council.
Thank you, Dr. Clare Davison, for the introduction. Wominjeka. Wominjeka is the Bunwarang language word for come with purpose. So if we think about those words, to come with purpose, everything we do from waking in the morning to sleeping in the evening is done with purpose. And today, your purpose of being here is for the Torrens University graduations. And I'm quite sure that there's been many times if you wondered if you would ever get to this day. So congratulations to all of you. We pay our deep respect today to every one of you here and to all your families. So welcome to all of you and welcome to our beautiful country, land of the Two Bays and Bunwarang. I'm a direct descendant from our First Peoples and cousin to Ngawi, Dr. Carolyn Briggs, AM, the elder of the Bunwarang and the Yalakit Whelan clan. And I am here today representing Dr. Briggs. And I'm also obviously of Irish and English descent, dating back to the early 1800s. We are the custodians of our lands that extend from the Wilson's Promontory in the east to the mouth of the Werribee River in the west, encompassing both of our beautiful bays, Western Port, we call Murren, and Port Phillip, we call Nam. This country is unceded land. Today we meet on the country of our ancestors, and we pay our respect, not just today, but always to our ancestors, those people who have come before us. We are especially pleased to recognise the commitment that you've made here today in paying respect to the spirit of this land and to its First Peoples. Through this, you have shown the willingness to honour sacred ground. From well over 65,000 plus years ago, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people were this country's first explorers, first navigators, first engineers, first farmers, first botanists, first scientists, first diplomats, first astronomers, first teachers, first artists, first healers, and first lawmakers. Australia also has the world's oldest oral stories. Our First Peoples engraved the world's first maps and made the earliest paintings of ceremony and invented unique technologies. And the very first footprints on this continent were those belonging to our First Peoples. So we ask that you recognise and celebrate that our First Nations people have occupied and cared for this continent for well over 65,000 plus years. And we invite all Australians and all peoples of other countries that are here with us today to embrace the ancient history of this country, a history that dates back thousands of generations. And this includes the Bunwarang, who are the original inhabitants of their own country. Our Bunwarang people today still live and work on their own country. We are spiritually and culturally connected to this country. This country is in our DNA, and that is why connection to country is so important to our First Peoples. According to tradition, this land has always been protected by our creator Bunjil, who travels as an eagle, and our waterways are protected by Wa, who travels as a crow. Bunjil taught the Bunwarang to always welcome guests, but he requires the Bunwarang to ask all visitors to make two promises that I will ask of you all here today, and that's just to obey two of the laws of Bunjil. The first one is not to harm the land of Bunjil, and the second one is to not harm the children of this beautiful land. And if we can commit ourselves to just these two promises, we live in a far better world. And this commitment was traditionally made through the exchange of a small bough of leaves being dipped into the waters and the spoken words, Wominjeka. Non-Gudjan, thank you everyone.
This afternoon, I extend a particular warm welcome to our graduates, families, friends, our academics, staff and invited guests. I would also like to recognise today's official party. Linda Brown, President and CEO of Torrens University Australia and Think Education. Professor Alwyn Louw, Vice-Chancellor of Torrens University Australia and Academic Director of Think Education. And Professor Helmut Luckenhausen, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Global. It's now my pleasure to welcome the Vice-Chancellor of Torrens University Australia, Professor Alwyn Louw.
Good afternoon. It's indeed a privilege to be here and share some time today. What is important, and this is an important academic discussion, on what side do you carry the tussle? It's important in the academic discussion. Academics keep themselves busy with those things. They say, and this is now a cultural thing, academic cultural thing, that you carry it on the right-hand side before graduation. After graduation, it's on the left-hand side, because then you become part of this group of people, okay? But let me rather leave it there, On Friday afternoon, you don't want to get into that debate. Too difficult. A warm welcome to our graduates, families and friends, our academics, our staff, and all invited guests. We just came through the whole COVID period, and we're moving out of it with actually much lower consciousness about the impact of COVID. But what is important is that we should think about what have we learned during COVID. And what we've learned during COVID is that we can change the way in which we live in very creative ways and still continue having a good life. Now, some people may say, no, it's not possible because we had to stay at our homes. That's true. But a lot of other things changed. We learned that we could do our business differently. We can engage, we can communicate, we can share differently. We can solve problems differently. We learned that technology is much more available and accessible for each and every person. So all of a sudden, the question is, what are we going to do with all these things that we've learned? How are we going to take that forward? Surely we're not going to go back to where we were before COVID, because that will be a massive loss. We just invested so much, in learning the new ways. Torrens is a committed university for the future. So we ask these questions. How do we learn from this? How do we make sure that we benefit from the experience we have? And how do we continue to grow and innovate on the basis of our learnings? And we want to make sure that each and every graduate of Torrens University is ready to take that mission forward. What is it that's keeping us honest and committed around this purpose for the university? It's our values. We understand that the university's commitment should be towards the improvement of the well-being of people. And for that reason, it is about people for us. It is to make sure that whatever we do, if we do research, or we learn, or we engage in problem solving with the community, whatever we do, that will add value, that we are good in what we do. But at the same time, we understand that we also have to be brave. We also have to be ready to take that risk and to confront those uncomfortable things in society. So we don't shy away from the difficult debates, from the difficult problems of the day. But if you want to be bold and you want to challenge the world, You need to make sure that you have the depth, the capacity, and that you're ready to be creative about new opportunities. To be creative about what is it that you're going to replace the existing with. It is important to us, as I said, that all our people are well, that they have a living that is continuously growing, a quality of living that is continuously improving. And we understand that it is not possible to function at this day and age if you don't understand that you're part of the broader world. If you don't see yourself in the global context, it's very difficult to make sense of what the opportunities for tomorrow will be. So we are living in a rapidly changing world. The massive impact of new technology continues to surprise us, but at the same time also create fear and uncertainty. It creates new networks, new social structures, new ways of living and working. But at the same time, what is it that we prioritize in the process? And we've seen that with the development of artificial intelligence, and all of you follow the discussions around the new threat, with the new developments in artificial intelligence, if 1,000 people come up, important people, and they say, please stop this process for 6 months, we just want to make sure that we develop the tools or the instruments to manage and control this thing, because this may become a threat to us. People are concerned, people are afraid. What can the impact of technology be in our day-to-day lives? But at the same time, we also learn the lessons of the limitations of technology. We also understand that technology is not this absolute thing that will in future dictate and dominate if we are continuously focusing on making sure that technology remains an enabler. We are continuously making sure that we have the knowledge, the skills, and the understanding of technology to manage technology and employ technology in the improvement of our day-to-day lives and societies at large. So the context we live in does not have patience, unfortunately. Things move on. Things continue to grow. And it allows you the opportunity to be part of it. But if you're not going along and you're not working towards achieving some of these new outcomes and new ideals and new dreams, unfortunately the world will continue. And it will continue with achieving new things tomorrow, and you will have to accept the outcome of that product. Therefore, it is important for us to understand that we need to develop the skill to understand, to interpret the world around us better, to understand why certain things happen in specific ways, and to understand what the opportunities are that develop from there. We believe that each and every graduate from Torrens University had the opportunity to develop the competencies, those values, those skills, those knowledge, those attitudes that is required to function in this new future. That is, our graduates are ready to get involved in that world without fear, but with the necessary motivation and drive and confidence to really make a contribution in that world. You've experienced those values in Torrens. You've been part and you lived those values during this period of study. And we do believe that you will take that forward also into your careers and into the world in which you're going to function in the future. But that will demand that you accept that today is only the first qualification. This is not the end of it. The world changed so fast that lifelong learning is an integral part of our existence. And for that reason, Torrens will always be there, to be that partner that you can go along with, that you can participate with in conquering the future, in really making that impact. Today, therefore, is a day when we think about all the hard work and all the triumphs and all those things, but immediately say to ourselves, what is the launch pad that we have from today? Where are we going to go after this? I also want to acknowledge and thank the families and support structures, friends, etc. of all our graduates. We understand that studying, specifically when you are working and so on, is not a one-person job. It is always a group and family job. The one person may be studying, but all the other people make sure that the doors remain open and everything remains functioning while it happens. So thank you very much for the contribution that you've made. And thank you for partnering with us and with our students to make sure that they're all successful. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, for your words this afternoon. We will now be proceeding to the next part of the ceremony, which recognises our graduates' academic achievements. I now call upon Linda Brown, President and CEO of Torrens University Australia and Think Education, to confer the awards.
Good afternoon. Graduation is a key milestone in your learning journey and is a source for great celebration. The governing boards of Torrens University Australia and Think Education are accountable for the quality of education delivered and the validity of qualifications issued by Torrens and Think. The academic board, with delegated authority from the governing boards, has principal responsibility for quality assurance of all academic activities of Torrens and Think, including the governance for issuance of awards. As a representative of the governing boards, I am very pleased to confirm that each and every graduate being presented today has been assessed by the academic board as eligible to graduate and receive their award. Can you stand, please, graduates? Following up from the Vice-Chancellor, make sure your tassel's on the left-hand side. You're about to go to the right when I'm finished. Each of you has fully met the academic and administrative requirements necessary to be awarded a degree. And Torrens University Australia and Think Education have been able to officially and legally award you an undergrad or graduate degree. Your conferral of the award has now been recorded on your record within the student record system. So, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the governing boards of Torrens University Australia and Think Education, I confirm the conferral of the degrees being presented here today. I certify that the candidates present and those in absentia have fulfilled the conditions prescribed for admission to certain degrees and are entitled to be admitted to the rank, privileges, and responsibilities of these degrees. Your hard work and dedication have led you to success, and may I join the Vice-Chancellor in offering my congratulations on this very special day in your lives. I would also wish to acknowledge all those who have joined you on this journey, including your families and partners, fellow students and dedicated academic and support teams at Torrens and Think Education. Thank you and congratulations. Please sit.
Thank you, President and CEO Linda Brown. I would now like to call upon Professor Matthew Mundy, Executive Dean, Health and Education, who will present the awards for health and education students from Think Education and Torrens University Australia.
On behalf of Think Education, I present to you the graduates who are receiving the following awards. For a Diploma of Nursing, Gupaminda Kaur. Gurparit Kaur. Mercy Bechemzea. Navneet Kaur. Prithvi Devkota. Prutha Sinol. Rupam Preet Singh Sindhu. Sida Monica Agrippa. For a Bachelor of Health Science in Chinese Medicine, Kimberly Peters. For a Bachelor of Health Science in Clinical Myotherapy, Chloe Walton. Mia Nievelstein. Sharon Ruby Douglas. Congratulations again to all our Think Education graduates. Now, on behalf of Torrens University Australia, I now present to you the graduates who are receiving the following awards. For a Diploma of Health Science, Marjabeen Ali. For a Diploma of Counselling and Communication Skills, Adam Baird. Alexandra Rubenis. Joanne Adams. For a Diploma of Nutrition, Eva Gashaneshi. Nicole Lee Allen. Primrose McLean. For a Bachelor of Health Science in Chinese Medicine, Alison Estelle Burns. Annie Fodor. Feng Ling Shea. Julia Kiro. Lina Dacunya. Olga Damti. For a Bachelor of Health Science in Clinical Nutrition, Alice Scotts. Asher Clough. Charlene Harvey. Hongfang An. Christina Suzanne Stafford. Melanie Macrease. Scott Johnstone. Tara Cowie. Tegan Westman. Yuki Kawai. For a Bachelor of Health Science in Naturopathy, Jade Amanda Flint. Jessica Diakou-Marcos. Marcella Rousseau. Megan James. Rebecca Van Wyck. Rowena Snowden. Sarah Spiller. Tasha Andrich. Talia Lockhart. Therese Fazio. Tori Bradley. For a Bachelor of Nursing, Emily May Donovan. Gifty Ametsikor. Jamila Mahmood. Prinsa Rai. Sandra Sierra Flores. Tashin Youssef. For a Bachelor of Nutrition, Monica Jane Van Dam. Sophia De Roy. For a Master of Counselling, Brianna Arbery. Maria De Cruz. Natasha Byrne. For a Master of Public Health, Amtoj Kaur. Melanie Alday. For a Master of Public Health Advanced, Ayush Baral. Achini Katharika Hiwa Malavier. Alice Mahajan. Amandeep Kaur. Anita Maipio. And Tara Sahar. Deepa Adhikari. Deepshika. Divyani Budathoki. Eleanor Bonkoyo. Faith Gerono Korsgay. Gurjot Singh Mundi. Jaspreet Kaur Gahia. Jia Patel. Kirundeep Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Manila Pandey. Manpreet Kaur. Mansi Vedia. Mary Rima Anthony. Navdeep Kaur. Neha Koshal. Neetu Katuwal. Pooja Shrestha. Poonam Devi. Prabjot Kaur. Pratibha Chowdhury. Rabila Mahajan. Radhika Badu. Ria Patel. Rubia Awan. Rupinderjeet Kaur. Sage Elijah Umali. Sana Fatima Khan. Satvir Kaur Sandhu. Seema Rani. Shirsti Bandari. Sita Koirala. Sukhdeep Kaur. Sukhdeep Kaur. Supriya Momula. Tarun Singla. Vinal Divadath Viparala. Yasmin. Yihan Lokana Gamage. For a Graduate Certificate of Education in Special Education, Amara Moen. For a Master of Education in Reading and Literacy, Jenna Gladman. For a Master of Education, Special Education, Advanced, Anna Victoria Isles. Hilton Sartia. Don Nguyen Phung Thai. Sonia Sharma. Shomara Chang Lirio. Congratulations again to all our Torrens University Australia graduates.
Thank you, Professor Mundy. I would now like to call upon Professor Scott Thompson-Whiteside, Executive Dean of Design and Creative Technology, who will present the awards for the Design and Creative Technology graduates from Torrens University Australia.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Torrens University Australia, I present to you the graduates who are receiving the following awards. For a Diploma of Graphic Design, Elise Young. Hamraz Zenuzi. Lauren Ivory. Layali Mustafa. Tiana Bracci. For the Diploma of Interior Design and Decoration, Shane Webber. Elidia Gumley. Gia Pham. Remy Hines. Summer Black. Tabassum Mohammed Jamil. Tran Kim Nguyen. For the Bachelor of Branded Fashion Design, Diana Barbevi. Elizabeth Vinciguerra. Faith Favreau. Jackson Cowden. Louisa Josem. Mia Ryan. Olivia Cornwell. Piper Rosell. Rasadara Hiwapathirana. Vu Andang. For the Bachelor of Communication Design, Jayden Lee Vanzoelen. Marketa Belichova. For the Bachelor of Design, Palak Gupta. For the Bachelor of Game Design and Development, Yuliana Ilievska. For the Bachelor of Interior Design Residential, Marissa Muhlmann. Congratulations again to all of the graduates from the Design and Creative Technology faculty. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Thompson-Whiteside and Vice-Chancellor Professor Louw. Congratulations to all our graduates. And to those who are graduating in absentia today. May I please ask family, friends and invited guests to stand and join me to congratulate our graduates. Oh, let's go. Please be seated. To our graduates, do not forget the adage that it takes a village, and many people have supported you. It's important to recognise that a part of the reason you are graduating today is because of the love, support, teaching and mentoring provided to you. Parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, friends, husbands, wives, partners, children, neighbours, teachers. The list goes on. We only succeed through the support of others. And for this reason, graduates, I ask you to thank those who have helped you along your journey. The audience here today, and the audience watching online locally and in homes around the globe. But also acknowledge those who have come before you to help you achieve this extraordinary milestone. Graduates, I would like to now ask you to stand and thank each and every one of them with a big round of applause. Lovely. Please be seated. I now welcome Vice-Chancellor Professor Alwyn Louw, who will assist in presenting the Torrens University Awards. Today we are acknowledging students who have gone above and beyond in their work. The Excellence Awards recognise graduates who have excelled in their academic and industry achievements and is selected from all students eligible to graduate at the Melbourne graduation ceremony. The Excellence Award for Health, Vocational, goes to Rumpapreet Singh Sandhu. Rumpapreet was a dedicated student with a passion for nursing. Rumpapreet travelled from Seymour every week, getting up at 3 or 4 a.m. to catch the train to Melbourne to attend classes. He worked very hard. He worked very hard to overcome challenges to complete his studies. He is an inspiration. We wish Rumpapreet every success. Congratulations. Doctoral research solves the most challenging problems of our time and is critical to the well-being of society and the planet we live on. Research drives advancement and development from jobs and technology to economics and health. It informs understanding of ourselves as individuals, as communities, as countries, and as part of the global community. Today's doctoral graduate has produced a thesis that demonstrates original thought and academic rigour, while also making a significant contribution to existing knowledge. Graduate is Roberto Azcui Aparicio. Title of the thesis, Enhancing the Early Detection of Subclinical Erythroschlerosis, Risk Prediction and Clinical Management by... Well, I can't read my own writing. Carotid ultrasound imaging. Apologies, Roberto. Supervisor was Associate Professor Melinda Carrington in collaboration with the Baker Institute. Thank you. The research focuses on the assessment and management of risk factors associated with asymptomatic atherosclerosis, novel markers of subclinical atherosclerosis as a viable approach to assessing atomic changes. Anticipating disease progression and complications were investigated. The study involved 4 key studies resulting in publications of 3 papers. The research contributed to the advancing of carotid ultrasound for the early detection of subclinical atherosclerosis in asymptomatic patients, improving the management of disease by guiding health providers and patient-centred care. An individualised ultrasound-guided CVD risk management approach that improves self-care and collaboration between healthcare providers and patients was proposed to reduce the burden of a disease. Congratulations. From all of us at Torrens University, we wish you every success in the future. I would now like to welcome Jayden Lee Vanzoelen to deliver the graduate address.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. It is with great pleasure, nervousness, and humility that I stand here today as your graduate speaker. First and foremost, I must say that you all look absolutely splendid in your regalias and those cool square hats. My journey began in Adelaide, where I spent most of my life as a nervous, shy kid, full of curiosity and a hearing loss. I was so shy and anxious, in fact, that I would freeze whenever I heard the old home phone ring, calling out to mum and dad to quickly come to the phone. As I look back on my early years, I remember struggling with school and especially found myself at odds with tests and exams. The idea of going to university felt like an unreachable dream, but fueled by determination and deep desire to succeed, I dared to believe in myself. And now here I am, graduating with you all. Thank you. I spent some time after finishing high school trying to figure out my path. It was during this period that I started to gravitate towards the world of design, and more specifically, graphic design. The idea of communicating something visually really fascinated me, and how the world we experience is in fact designed. This is what led me to pursue the media design course at Torrens in Adelaide. Eventually, I relocated to Melbourne in 2021, and despite the challenges that we face with COVID-19, I finished my degree in the communications design course. What made Torrens unique was its focus on people, rather than just ATARs and scores. They provided opportunities for people like me to follow their dreams, learn life lessons, and grow into the people they are today. One aspect of my educational journey that stands out is the collaborative environment that Torrens University fostered. Working closely with my peers and lecturers allowed me to reach my creative potential. However, it wasn't just that. Along the way, I learned the importance of applying the virtue of courage to all aspects of my life. Courage to question my worldview, to think differently, to face my fears, be creative, and of course, courage to embrace failure. I was fortunate to be guided by lecturers who imparted words of wisdom that resonated deeply with me. Two phrases in particular stand out: enjoy the journey and just have fun. While these may seem like simple, almost cliche expressions, they have had a profound impact on me as a designer and as a person. Incorporating play in the design process has allowed me to freely conceptualize ideas without resistance getting in the way. I also use this strategy to guide other areas of my life to allow me to venture beyond my comfort zone. As we celebrate our accomplishments today, I want to give you something I learned along the way. I discovered that I could essentially design my life by using the principle of courage combined with the elements of fear. Every time I would do so, I could soften those fears until they eventually disappeared. And look at me now, standing here facing my biggest fear of all, public speaking. Our educational experience at Torrens has been shaped and designed by their guiding principle of begin and end with people, be creative and bold, be good and be well. These are some principles we can continue to live by to prepare us to face the world with determination. Let us carry the lessons we have learned and values that have guided us at Torrens University May we continue to embrace opportunities with courage as we go forth into our future endeavours. I want to end this speech with a quote from Harry Hoover. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. You, my friends, have succeeded. Congratulations on your tremendous achievements. I'm proud to stand beside you as we embark on the next chapter of our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, Jayden, for your graduate address today. Torrens University Australia was founded in 2013 and is built upon a purpose-driven and passionate approach to teaching. We've created courses and student services that are designed to place passionate people in careers they love. We are proud that Torrens University has quickly become Australia's fastest growing university. This is due to our industry immersive approach and the high standards we hold for our students. This is due to the calibre of the talent, of courage and hard work ethic that you have all shown. To all our new graduates, we're extraordinarily proud of you. We know how hard you've worked to get to this point, but you've done it, and now it's your time to celebrate. As your careers will no doubt take you to all parts of Australia and the wider world, please know this: Torrens University Australia will remain your network. We will continue to support and barrack for you. We also hope you stay in touch with each other and with us through our alumni network. A special thank you to all our academic and invited guests. We look forward to celebrating with you, our graduates and guests, so please join us for refreshments at the conclusion of the ceremony. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Governing Board of Torrens University Australia, I close today's ceremony. Please be upstanding for the exit of the academic procession, followed by our graduates. Guests, please remain standing next to your seats until the academic procession and graduates have left the hall. Congratulations.